Welcome back to Angie's Pantry. Today is going to be another meals on a budget, and it's going to be tuna casserole. Let me bring you in a little closer and show you how I'm making this. So I got my water boiling over here, and I've got my pan heating up. I've diced up some onion already, and I got some mushrooms that was left over from my pork chop meal. And I'm not going to use all that because I need it for another pork chop meal. If you're interested in that, let me know below. And I got some mixed vegetables and only 1 pack of the white tuna. That's all you need. You don't need a whole lot. Alright, so in this pan I'm going to throw in about 4 tablespoons of butter, a little bit of olive oil, because I don't want my butter to burn, and the olive oil stops it from burning. I'm using what my mom used to use, is the elbow macaroni noodles, but you can use any kind of noodles that you like. Usually the elbow is good to use. I have 1 cup. Going in. 1 cup makes 2 cups. So 2 cups will make 4 cups, right? So I got 2 cups of pasta going in there. Get it all out of there. Give it a stir. I gotta add salt to the water of the pasta. You want to salt it like the sea. Usually you do that before you put it in, but I had forgot. Quick stir. And let that boil. I let mine boil for 9 minutes. Okay, in the pan, I'm going to add my onion. That's 1 full onion, a medium one. You want to cut the mushrooms up a little bit, not a lot. You don't have to. This is just what I do. To save your mushrooms, take them out of the container that they come in the store. Put them in an airtight container. We haven't season it yet. So here we go. We want some salt. This is sea salt. You can use whatever kind of salt you'd like. Pepper. Just going to use a little bit of the ground. Got some parsley. I put in quite a bit. Some sea salt or seasoning salt, Lowry seasoning salt. It's the best salt to get for seasoning. With my Tupperware garlic mincer, I'll put the garlic in there. Squeeze it. Grab the other one. Again, that's 2 cloves of garlic total. Now, if you're using low sodium, take out that salt and add garlic powder or onion powder to it. My stove's clean. I can pick up that garlic. Stir it around. Now, I've got 5 minutes left. I'm going to take what vegetables I'm going to use, probably about a cup of frozen mixed vegetables. Oops. And pick up the escapees. I'm going to pour that in the boiling water. And I'm going to put 2 cups in. Jeez Louise. Pick up the escapees. Alright. And that's to make sure that the vegetables will be cooked all the way through. I'm going to get some hot water. And this is my leftover canned milk. I'm going to add some water to that. Stir that up a little. Then I have another cup of water. So that'll make it like a that's a whole % milk. This would be 2% milk because I'm adding the extra water. I am going to add a little bit more ground black pepper. I have roasted chicken base. I suggest you guys get some because I use this all the time. It's great for when you're trying to add flavor to your meal and you can't afford the big watered down chicken stock. You can get this. You can get it at the store. A little goes a long way, but when you're cooking a big meal, you want at least 2 tablespoons in that mix. And you're just going to stir it around, let it cook in there, flavor everything nice. Smells amazing already. 1 tablespoon. In here, I'm going to make a slurry. Two tablespoons total. We're just going to break that up and make a slurry. Telling me that the noodles are done at 9 minutes, but I added the frozen vegetables to it, so yeah, I could have grabbed a bigger measuring cup, but this one's already dirty, so you'll know when it's all mixed in. You could tell. Alright. Before I get busy on that, I'm going to give this a stir real quick. Check my noodles. Nope. Go 4 more minutes. Alright. So in here, I'm going to pour in this cornstarch slurry, just part of it, to start with, and some of this milk. Actually, I'm going to pour that whole milk in there. Now I'm going to go through it, and what's this going to do with that cornstarch? It's going to thicken it up really nice. I'm going to add the rest of it in. I'm going to pick some of that up. Rinse that cup out real good. There we go. See how nice that thickens that up? Put the lid on it. Wait for my timer for the other vegetables done, and then I am going to take a little bit of the pasta water and veggie water and marry that in with my, about half a cup, in with my sauce that we just made up. So we're going to try this before we add the noodles and stuff because we want to make sure it's salty enough and got enough flavor in there. Oh yeah, that's really, really good. Alright, I'm going to drain the pasta. I don't rinse my pasta. See how pretty that looks? My arm out of the way. Good enough. See? And we're just going to pour that all right in here. Okay, I keep my pasta and water around because I don't, in case I need to thin this out, I have that water to help me thin this out a little. Then you just mix it up really well. And if you're a meatless person, you could stop here. And believe me, this is wonderful. I like to add a little Parmesan in mine, but you do not need to do that. Oh, probably about maybe a half a cup's worth is what I put in. But again, that's optional. Let's stir that in. Real pretty. Oh, and it smells amazing. If my daughter Brittany's watching, this is where you stop, honey. This is where you stop. So you don't have to add no meat or nothing to it. It's already yummy. Okay, I buy the low sodium white tuna in water in the packs. And I know you can tear it off, but I'm using my Tupperware scissors to cut it because I don't tear it off that well. Alright, so I just take this, get it all out of there best you can. And there's not a whole lot there, but you don't need a whole lot, because a little goes a long way. And I just break it up. And there is your tuna casserole. I let it sit for about 20 minutes to a half hour before I serve it. So that way there it gives time for the pasta to absorb some of the sauce. And then carefully stir it in, because you don't want to break it all up. And believe me, that enough hotness right there that will heat that tuna through. And you'll have nice chunks of tuna fish in there. If you like a lot of tuna, add 2 packs. But I only had 1 on hand, so I'm doing, you know, affordable meals. I had what was in my pantry, so there it is. Isn't that pretty? Take a quick bite for you. Mmm. It's really good. As always, thank you for stopping by. Big hugs from my pantry to yours. Bye.